Good morning. Welcome to St. Catharines. We are at, I want to call it new, but you guys have been here for over a year now. Regardless, we're at Fat Rabbit. You may have heard of the place because the reviews, Zach, have been outstanding. Everybody that I've spoken to that has eaten here says it is next level cuisine.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, tell me about the concept.
Yeah, so we are a whole animal butcher shop and restaurant.
Okay.
We source animals direct from small farms in Ontario that really practice regenerative farming.
Okay. What does that mean? What's regenerative farming for those that don't know?
Yeah, the way that I like to see it is it's farming practices that give back to the earth.
Okay.
Less taking, more
giving.
More giving to just create a sustainable future.
And you use everything in the animal. I mean, I'm looking around here, and you guys do so much. I mean, besides the fact that you're a restaurant, you're a full-service butcher shop?
Retail shop, that's right.
And retail shop.
Yeah. So
wow.
we practice a no waste approach to butchery.
Okay.
So every part of the animal gets used, right from the skin for dog treats over here.
I saw those.
The bones get simmered down in a 48-hour stock. We use that as a base for soups, sauces.
What about the hocks?
So the hocks we actually smoke. We brine them, smoke the hocks, and you can find that in our freezer over there. So smoked pork hock, yeah.
Wow, so you really do use everything.
Absolutely.
And it's not just pig that you serve, not just pork.
Not just pork. So we generally kind of we'll focus on pork, beef, and lamb.
Okay.
We do bring in some poultry, to meet some demand. Like holidays are coming up. We have tons of turkeys in the back. Sometimes we'll bring in rabbits.
Yeah.
Not generally as popular as other cuts of meat, but we just kind of go with the flow. As long as the animals live happy lives, and we know the farmers direct, then it's all game.
That's so important, and I think people really need to hear more of that.
That's right.
When it comes to restaurant dining and butcher shops, and that the animals lived really, really good lives.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's we're kind of losing that connection to the animals we eat, and it's definitely a hot topic. But I just feel like if you are going to be eating meat, let's do it responsibly and sustainably, and make sure that we do have a connection to where that's coming from.
Okay, now coming up in one of our next segments this morning, I'm going to be choosing a piece of meat. Should we go over there, maybe take a quick little peek?
Absolutely.
You're going to be firing up the grill.
That's it. So part of the concept here in the restaurant is you can literally, if you're dining, sitting down, you can come right up to the case and choose your cut of meat.
Okay.
And then we'll grill it right up for you on the spot.
Okay, what do you recommend?
I'm
like, I can eat all of them, but they're all way too big for my stomach.
Yeah, for sure. But there are some other people here. So my favorite cut is the rib steak here.
Okay.
That seems to be everybody's cut, but we do actually, sometimes have some more obscure cuts. But the thing with whole animals is, you get what you get. You get what you get, right? So.
Okay. Well done. That's what we're going to pick. So we're going to be grilling that up in a couple of segments. We're also going to be taking a look at how they do all the butchering. So prepare yourself for that. But there's so much more coming up on Morning Live. Stay with us from Fat Rabbit. Back at Fat Rabbit with co-owner and chef Zach. We're back of house now. We're kind of in the prep kitchen. Tell us a little bit about the butchering process and what you guys do back here.
That's right. So like we said before, we focus on whole animal butchery. So here we have a half of a pig from one of our really good farmer friends, Jeff Linton at Linton Pastured Pork. In our opinion, he's one of the best in the game. He really, really cares about regenerative farming and sustainable practices.
And when you say regenerative farming, you want to make sure that the animals have the best life it can possibly have had.
That's right. So they're pastured. They live outside.
Yeah, it's important.
Not in cages. It's not industrially farmed meat. And they live super happy lives. They eat very well.
Yeah.
And then part of the regenerative farming practices is just giving back to the earth. So Jeff sows all his fields with turnips and peas and really yummy healthy food that the pigs are welcome to just kind of graze on all day long. So we usually have the leg for prosciuttos, which we can show you the chamber back there.
Oh, the chamber. It's the charcuterie chamber. Zach, you found the way to my heart. Charcuterie is my favorite meal of all time.
That's right, yeah.
So I'm looking, whoa! Oh, yes, please. That's amazing. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so we make all of our own charcuterie here in-house. It's a great way to use up extra trim.
Right.
Again, going back to making sure that nothing goes to waste. Yeah, everything is...
Tell us a couple of meats, tell us a couple
sure.
of things that you
Yeah.
got going on
so,
in there.
you know, back there when we were talking about the whole animals, you can
Yep.
see here, these are full legs, prosciutto legs that are curing here. All of the charcuterie is done by head butcher Justin Upper and Matheson, our other butcher. They do very good work. We have some soppressadas in here. We have some pancetta, guanciale, and duya. Copas, we go through a ton of copa.
Yeah, I bet you
capicola
do.
here. Yeah, this is
Wow.
constantly getting filled up and then out the door. So we do sell our charcuterie for retail as
Yeah.
well as dine in.
So people can come and buy it,
Yeah, and take
kind
it
of
home.
put together, or do it themselves?
Yeah, we do both actually. So you can
Oh.
buy it, you know, some pieces whole if you want. You
Yeah.
can buy it sliced and backpacked. We also
perfect.
sell pizza boxes full of charcuterie.
So
that
you
can
can
feed
make it look
6
like
to
you've
8.
done it yourself.
That's right. And bring it to your holiday party.
That is so smart.
Yeah, we're ready to take orders when you're ready.
Okay, well, coming up, we are going to throw that amazing piece of meat that I chose on the grill and give it a try. Okay, it is time to check out some of the amazing cooking that they do here at Fat Rabbit. Zach, what's going on with the spices on a stick?
Yeah, we like to call it our paintbrush here. So
That's
it's just a beautiful mix of herbs there that we're brushing smoked beef fat onto it. We're basting the steaks in smoked beef fat, and that kind of goes back to our no waste, using everything, mentality here. Is we always have a ton of fat, so we fry everything in beef lard. We baste our meat. We even finish the steaks in smoked beef fat.
Wow. Oh, that's probably where they get their juicy tenderness
Yeah,
and
that's
that
right.
yummy taste.
Yeah.
Now, I know a big thing that you guys do here is also charcuterie. We checked out the chamber.
Yeah.
That was super cool. I'm surprised you didn't find me in there snacking.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty here to snack on.
But we've got you cutting it, some of it. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, so this is our chef de cuisine Gareth here, slicing up some of that charcuterie. So again, I said it's available retail,
Yeah.
but also dine in. So he's plating up some beautiful plates of charcuterie. What he's slicing now is our copa that I kind of explained about in the chamber.
Yep.
We also have some soppressata, some cacciatore, and some head cheese there.
Okay, and what kind of steaks are on the grill? Because they
All
look
right.
like there's like a couple different ones.
Yeah, so we have on the grill we had a really nice pork chop. Again, pastured pork. It has a beautiful fat cap on it. We like to leave that on. We have that rib steak
Just
that
adds to the flavor, right? With the fat cap.
it's delicious. And again, we want to promote eating everything and making sure that nothing goes to waste.
Yeah.
We have that beautiful rib steak that you
Oh, that's the one I chose.
and
Looks
then
good.
and then we have some hot Italian sausages. The smaller steak there is called a picanha.
A picanha. I've never heard of a picanha
So
before.
it's part of the sirloin, and it's very, you'll see it a lot in Brazilian cooking, like Brazilian steakhouses.
Oh yeah.
It is a really cool cut. It's very popular. So I recommend whenever you see it here to snatch it up. Because, like I said, with the whole animal butchery, is you kind of get what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And different sizes of different
That's
things,
right?
right?
Yeah. Not everything is.
Not every pig is built the same. Not
That's
every
right.
cow is
Yeah.
built the same.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll only have like 4 picanhas for the week.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a very special cut. And then we have some grilled oyster mushrooms there as well. We really do like to.
I thought that was cauliflower.
No, that's oyster mushrooms. We get those from a friend who grows mushrooms, the fungi guy, Nick. He's awesome.
The fungi guy.
Fungi guy.
I like
And
it.
we really, as much as we're known for our meat,
Yeah.
we really truly love vegetable cooking, and we love to support local produce farmers as well.
That's so great. The fact that you guys are all about reduce, reuse, recycle, as you
right.
said when I was complimenting you on your thrift store place.
That's
I mean,
right.
this place is so cool.
Yeah.
If you are looking for a really unique dining experience, Fat Rabbit in St. Catharines is the place to be. I cannot wait to try some of this delicious food. That is coming up in just a few moments, so make sure you stay with us on Morning Live. Well, you saw everything before, and now this is the after. This spread looks incredible. Of course, we're at Fat Rabbit in St. Catharines, and I'm now being joined by Jamie, who's from Air Canada. And the reason why I'm talking to Jamie from Air Canada is because Fat Rabbit has been named by Air Canada as one of Canada's top restaurants. Let's
Yes.
talk about that program for a minute.
Well, it's Canada's longest running culinary rankings program.
Okay.
We're in our 23rd year.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
Okay, how do you decide? How do you pick?
It's something we do every year. We reach out to a panel of experts, whether they're culinary writers or educators or even restaurant owners, and we canvass them for what's happening in their communities and in
Okay.
their cities.
Okay.
From there, we take that and create a long list out of that, which we publish every summer.
Right.
And then we hire a food writer who anonymously dines at every one of those restaurants.
Do you ever get to be one of those food writers?
I wish. No.
Do you ever get to anonymously dine? I think that would be such a great job.
I know, I maybe have to fake my way into it somehow.
Yeah.
But we've worked with Tara O'Brady this year, who's from St. Catharines,
Oh, no
actually,
way.
or lives
Okay.
here.
Okay.
And she put on a lot of kilometers, and she has come up with her ranking of the top 10.
Wow.
And that's how
okay.
we come up with the list every year.
Now, I know Fat Rabbit being on the list, they've only been around for just over a year. How, are there specific qualifications that a restaurant has to have?
Well, I mean, they obviously have to be in business within their first year of business,
Yeah.
but really just bringing sort of the best of what they do, and we let their efforts kind of speak for themselves. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Oh, that is so cool.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've seen all of this food. You came in earlier. You watched us talk about it. You watched them cook it. What do you say we try some of it?
I'm in. I'm in.
Okay, so we've got steak, we've got squash, we've got pork, those are the beautiful mushrooms that we're cooking on the grill. We've got some spinach with a little bit of beef tongue. Of course, we've got the charcuterie. We could be here for a little while,
know.
I think.
I'm not leaving.
Okay, Fat Rabbit, you definitely want to come and check it out. Of course, we're going to have all the information on Fat Rabbit on our website, chch.com. Thank you so much, Jamie, for describing this program to us. What a wonderful initiative, and you guys get some of your inspiration from that, and I think that is so cool.
We do. So yeah, big thanks to everybody who made the list. Congratulations. And we do take a ton of creative inspiration from this for
That's
our
awesome.
in-flight. And hopefully our customers can find their next best restaurant on their favorite list
Yeah,
from
of
our
course.
list.
All right, come to Fat Rabbit. You got to try some of these eats. Thank you so much, Zach, wherever you are, for cooking up a feast. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Don't go anywhere.